welcome back to my channel. This is the behind the scenes of a YouTuber tag, and I was tagged by my friend Lynette McGee. You guys need to check her out. I have the link down below in the description box, so that way you can go to her channel. What camera do you use? I use a Canon, and you probably want to know, Barbara, what camera is it? It's the hold on, let me show you. It's the Canon PowerShot SX60HS. I don't think I ever mentioned which camera I use, but I can't show you because obviously I'm filming with this camera. But when I first started YouTube, I filmed through my laptop, the MacBook Pro. It's easy to use like the PowerShot, but it films like a DSLR. That's why I purchased it. Okay, so there you go. Now you know. Okay, question number 2 is, who films you? No one does. I film myself. Most YouTubers, we film ourselves, with the exception of a few. What editing system do you use? I use the iMovie. Do you use artificial or natural lighting? When I started YouTube, I remember I didn't have the soft boxes. I used, well, it depends. If I was filming at night, I would use just the lamp that I had. My vanity mirror from Conair, and it has lightings. I would use that one too. I don't use it anymore, just to put makeup on now. If it was during the day, I would use natural lighting with lighting, or sometimes only just natural lighting, depending on the angle of where I wanted to film. Now I have these 2 soft boxes, and the shape of them are an octagon. Yeah, they're not a square. What's the top item on your filming wish list? Whether it's equipment, product to use in the video. I would love to improve more on my lighting, a ring light, upgrading my editing software, but it's expensive. I would like to have like a nicer chair to sit down in a better background. Yeah. Next question is, what is your favorite day of the week to film? I don't have a favorite day week to film. I film whenever I want to film, whenever I feel like filming, whereas before I had a set schedule. But now I just film whenever I am happy to film, when I just want to film. Do you plan your videos? If so, how? Yes, I do plan my videos. I already know what types of videos I'm going to film. I make sure that I know what video I'm going to film for you guys, and I already know what I'm going to speak about in that video, what I'm going to talk about in that video. So there you go. You have to if you're going to be a YouTuber. How long does it take you to film the average video? Depending. If it's an empties, a favorites, or a tag, I would say less than 15 minutes. And it's on one shot. So that means that, yeah, only on one shot, but once you do the editing, then it cuts down to more. How many hours do you spend editing the average video now? It takes a while. It takes a long time actually, depending on the video again. But what I'm doing right now is not focusing on transition here, transition there, adding titles here, adding titles there. I'm just trying to focus on making it clean cut, getting to the point, not editing too much, because people apparently don't like that here on YouTube, which I totally understand, you know, that's fine. But I'm trying to make it much more simpler for me, and I would say for an average video it would take me between 2 to 2.5 hours to edit a video. Favorite type of video to film? That's the next question. I love empties videos, I love favorites, I love tags, reviews and demos. I do love to film those. I'm going to try my best to do more of them, I think, because people really want to know your thoughts and opinions about the product, if it actually worked on you, on your skin tone. Like those types of videos I love to watch, not only to film but to also watch. Okay, do people at your school/work know about your channel? I don't go out and about and say, hi, I have a YouTube, hi, my name is Barbara and I have a YouTube channel. I don't do that. If you find me, you find me, and that's cool. You know, I don't go out of my way to tell people that I have a YouTube channel. I don't think, you know, that sounds more like being, it's not that I'm shy about it or embarrassed about it. I used to be, not anymore. But when a friend of mine, when I go to the market and she sees me, she's like, oh, I saw your video, you know, and I'm cool about it, and she's cool about it too. But I don't go about and tell people, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. No, I don't do that. I just don't want people to think I'm conceited, that's why. Okay, so the next question is, what is your process of thinking of a video idea? For me is, I put myself in the place of the viewer. what would the viewer want to watch? What would make me interested in filming that video? And what would make me excited to film it too? Do you feel awkward filming around other people? And it says right here, in public. I don't have a vlog channel, so no. But then again, I film myself. I have never ever filmed with a person next to me. That hasn't happened as of yet. Yeah, I think I would feel kind of like awkward because it's just me filming in front of the camera. There's no one behind the camera. Do you understand? Like, it's just myself. And even though I know it's just myself, once it goes on YouTube, there's a lot of people watching, so it's kind of uncomfortable, I think. Yeah, in a way, but you get used to it, you know. Just film and film and film, and you'll get the hang of it and you'll get used to it. Do you have a YouTube friend that you like to plan videos with? Huh. I have YouTube friends, but I still haven't done a collab with anyone. Yeah, as of yet. Would I want to? Yes. Of course. And I think I need to tell you about collabs. I think if I'm ever going to do a collab, it has to be with someone that the channel is similar to. Yeah. And that I get along with very well with the person, obviously, and that I feel that they're very honest and sincere. And let's see what else. And that I think it would be a great video to film with the person, or it doesn't have to be necessarily with the person next to me, but you know what I'm saying, like it would be a great collab to do. Yeah. And I do have a wish list too. What is your subscriber goal by the end of the year? I don't have a subscriber goal. I feel that you shouldn't have a subscriber goal. What you should focus more on your YouTube channel is more on the technical aspect of YouTube. I think like if you need to improve on your tripod, I already did, on your camera, on your lighting, on your editing skills. I think those are much more important things to improve on rather than a subscriber goal. Because at the end of the day, if people, this is the thing about YouTube. When I took the YouTube bootcamp last year, I learned two things. I learned a thing that the big YouTubers were saying, that either people love you or they hate you. Well, I don't want to be mean about it, but it's the truth, you know. Either people like you or they don't. For me, if people subscribe to my channel, you know, I'm happy. And if they don't, they don't. You know, I don't stress myself over the number. You know, you shouldn't stress yourself over the number, because that's not what you should do. You know. Let me give you a few things that is not in the tag that I want to include that happened in my channel that I think that it can help you. Probably, I would say the first video here on my YouTube channel is not really my first video. And you guys thought that you knew my first video. No, it wasn't my first video. My first video, I deleted it because at the time it was a what's inside my diaper bag video. I know it's gonna be a beauty channel, but I didn't know what direction I wanted to take my channel. Do you understand? Like, I wasn't sure, so I deleted it, and I regret deleting that video. But yeah, but there you go. My first video is not really my first video. That's like something you guys didn't know, probably. Now you do. Viewer of mine, she contacted me and she said on Instagram, she asked me questions about YouTube, and she's like, I heard YouTube is really hard and I'm not sure if I want to start. And I told her that yes, it's true, YouTube is really hard. YouTube is not for everyone. You have to keep up with YouTube now because of all, especially if you have a beauty channel, with all the new makeup that is coming out. It's hard sometimes to even keep up, to be honest with you. And sometimes you're like, oh my god, I just barely bought this and now they're talking about this. But no, I would say with YouTube, it's a journey you're taking, and just embrace the journey that you're going to take with YouTube, and just be more open-minded about. For me, for instance, when I started YouTube, I was extremely private, which I don't mind being private about my personal life, but just because you're on YouTube doesn't mean that you cannot show other things, other aspects of you when it comes to not your personal life, well, when it comes to what you like to drink, you know, like Starbucks. I like to drink Starbucks. What you like to eat, or what new makeup is coming out that you like, or what TV show you're into, you know, things like that. You can definitely add into your social media, so that way, and also be available for your viewers. That means reply to the comments, reply also to the comments that you get on your social media, because your viewers are counting on you. You know, they want to know that you are real, that you're not being fake, being real in front of the camera. Don't try to sound robotic, you know. don't do that. Try to sound like if you're talking to a friend. That's how you should sound. Like, don't film if you don't feel like filming. Just don't, you know. Shut down the lights, shut down the camera. Don't film that day. It's fine. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. If the video doesn't come out the way you want to, delete it. Sometimes I have edit videos and they never even go up because I wasn't happy with it. If you're not 100% happy with the video, don't upload it. Don't stress yourself about it. At the end of the day, it's just YouTube. Just know that. And if you feel like you have it in you to film videos for YouTube, it's all on you, because there's no one telling you. Like, for instance, for any of us YouTubers, nobody telling us you have to film this day and you have to upload this day. It's all on you. When it comes to editing, I never knew anything about editing, and I went on YouTube and I learned just the basics. You know, I'm not saying I know everything, because I don't. It's just a learning process, you know, and you just have to embrace everything. And then let me talk about something else about YouTube. You are gonna get comments that are both constructive criticism, which, you know, I'm happy to give me constructive criticism. That means I'm gonna improve better, or I'm gonna make sure that I strive to improve better on my channel. When it comes to comments, you're gonna get both constructive criticism, and then you are gonna get criticism that you're like, really, why would they say that to me? But that's, you know, that's the beauty of YouTube. You're putting yourself out there to the world, and you have to take both the positive and the negative, and you have to be okay with that. People either love you or they don't love you, and that's okay. You know, as long as you are yourself, then why would that comment even bother you? Do you understand? Like, it doesn't pay your bills, really. Like, it doesn't do anything, so why are you gonna let it bother you? I would say just go like this, just shrug it off. I'm sorry, after being on YouTube for so long, that's something that I have learned here being on YouTube, that don't let a comment ruin your day, bother you. Why should it? You know, if people don't want to watch, then they don't watch, you know. If you feel like saying that in the video, say it. You know, if people don't like watching, then they don't watch, you know. If people want to be rude and mean, then that's on them. That's not on you, you know. You know, just because you're on YouTube, don't also forget that you still have to be well spoken. You have to be polite. You have to be honest. And you have to be sincere. Who's gonna watch someone? Sometimes I was, you know what? The new MAC matte lipsticks came out, and I said, well, let me see who I'm gonna watch. And I was looking at girls, right? There were some girls that I just clicked out the X. I X'd it out. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna watch you if you sound conceited, or you sound like you don't even know how to speak in front of the camera. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. Not to be rude. It's just a matter of fact that if you're gonna be on YouTube, you know, at least make sure that you know how to speak in front of the camera. I know it's not easy, but at least try. It bothers me when I see that. I just can't stand it. I don't know. I just feel that if you're gonna take your time to film, make sure that, although I like the quality of your videos, your lighting, your background, your editing, I like the way, you know, you look and everything, but then you sound like a salesperson rather than a normal human being, then I don't want to watch that. So I just clicked out. Yeah, please don't start YouTube, because another thing about YouTube, this is gonna be a long video, I think. Don't start YouTube if you think if your intentions with YouTube are, there's two types of people here on YouTube, I think. You want to be rich and famous, which there's nothing wrong with getting paid, getting sponsored, getting things for free. I good for you, you know. If it's your livelihood, good for you. But if your intentions are like, I just want to be rich or I just want to be famous here on YouTube, then that's the wrong way of going about YouTube. Don't go about it about being on YouTube for that reason. You should be on YouTube for the right reasons. So that means that you have to do YouTube because you thoroughly enjoy it, because it's something that makes you happy, it brings joy to you, and also because maybe it's a hobby, you know, and you just want to share it to the world, you know. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Hopefully you did. That way I can bring you some insight of how it is to be on YouTube as a YouTuber. And I'm very happy with my channel as of right now. I would love to improve more on my channel. I think that's something that I'm willing to do. And hopefully one day I can meet another YouTuber. That would be cool, and to film with them. That would be nice too. And to do a collab. Yes, I have a wish list. I never told you my wish list. I'm going to tell you right now. Number 5, Candy Johnson. I would love for her to do a transformation video on me. Number 4 would be is Judy Time. I love is Judy Time. Yeah, I love her. She's so sweet, down to earth. Sam Sherman from the Sherman Show. Oh, I love her. She's so cool. Number 2 would be Fafi Netex 3. She's been here on YouTube for so long, and she's still the same person. She's very sweet and very honest, and that's someone that I can see myself. I would love to see myself collabing with in the future. I would love to see that, and even to speak with her. That would be nice. My number 1 person that I would love to collab with would be Michelle 1218. Yeah, I think she's so cool, down to earth. I sincerely want to say thank you to all my viewers for watching me, for leaving comments, for interacting with me on social media. I think it's really cool, actually. I like it, actually. I really do. I thoroughly enjoy YouTube, and I think that's the most important thing that I can say right now. If you take anything out of this video, it would be that you have to enjoy YouTube. You have to enjoy it. You have to love the whole process, and that you're willing to take this journey that you're gonna take with YouTube. If you're gonna start a YouTube channel, start it because you want to do it, not because you see someone else being like, oh, she's getting things for free, or she's getting paid, or she's getting sponsored. I want that too. You shouldn't want it for those reasons. Remember, you should want it for the right reasons, and I think that's much more important for you to consider, because not all of us are gonna make it. Just think about it. It's like winning a lottery ticket here on YouTube. That's how I see it now, you know. And I'm okay with not being up there with these girls. I'm okay with that. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, because at the end of the day, for myself, I can only speak for myself. I have a career. You know, I'm a preschool teacher, and I'm okay with that. This is just a hobby for me. And if it goes away one day, then it goes away, and I'll be okay with it. But at least I was myself, and I wasn't trying to be someone else that I'm not. And that's something that I want to make sure I say to you guys. Be yourself. Stay true to who you are. Be honest and be sincere. And don't ever change for anyone or for anything. Okay, because you are you, and you're beautiful the way you are. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video. And my next video is gonna be the review and demo on the Lolita Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. There you go. And that's it. Bye.